Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Alexander Esposito. I am a strength coach for Good Drills. Today, I'm going to bring you through 5 different exercises that you can complete with only one kettlebell. And to help me do that, I got Ross over here. He's going to hop in. I'm going to bring him through the 5 exercises and then show you how you can get stronger and better in the context of your sport. Follow me up to my humble stage and we can get it going. All right, so exercise 1 of 5 is going to be a goblet squat. We're going to complete it with this kettlebell here. It's 53 pounds. Ross, pretty strong guy. This one kettlebell is going to be enough to get him stronger. So I'm going to hand it over to Ross. He's going to hold nice and tight, nice and safe. His elbows are going to come in like this. So now he's got a good grip on the kettlebell itself. His heels are elevated. That's going to help him squat down a little easier. And all he's going to do now is get as low as he can. Hamstring's gonna get close, touch the calves, and he's gonna stand up. He's gonna do this over and over again until he gets to near failure. Right now we're looking at Ross. Reps are kind of easy, they're looking a little easy. Can you demonstrate what it looks like when someone gets close to near failure? Right, he's making faces, he's turning colors, he's looking for extra leverage, get some of the tension off his legs. Okay, yes, yes, slow. The reps are getting slow. Now he has to drop the kettlebell, okay? Any sets and rep model that you want to use, any weight of kettlebell that you currently possess at your house can get that response from you. When you're getting that response, I assure you, you're getting stronger. How do you feel, Ross? You feel strong?
I feel strong. I actually feel good. I do feel good.
So exercise 2 of 5 is going to be a single arm kettlebell bench press. So I have Ross over here, he's sitting on a bench. He's got his kettlebell, his trusty kettlebell right here on his side. What he's gonna do, he's gonna lift that kettlebell up and put it up on his thigh, okay? Then what he's gonna do, he's gonna switch his grip to underneath. Nice firm grip, clenched, he's ready to go. And now he's going to slowly rock himself backwards, nice and safe, onto the bench. Good, safe, he's gonna get into the beginning part of the bench press. What he's gonna do now, he's gonna press his arm up, nice and far away from him, and he's gonna come back down. Good, arm as high as you can go until as far away, that's fine. Good, and he's gonna do one more, cool, and here we go. So the kettlebell bench press, it's a little uncomfortable here around the forearm. If you're getting some of that pain, it's fine. Just ignore it, okay? Bench pressing is pivotal in any type of upper body strength exercise. Anytime you're moving resistance away from your body and back to your body, you're gonna get stronger. Having a good pushing ability from your upper body is valuable for any basketball player around. So it's an exercise that should be a staple in your strength training. I also like some of the consciousness you have to give while you're holding one weight and fighting to stay flat on the bench, and you're gonna be very mindful of the reps that come after. Okay, exercise 3 of 5 is going to be a kettlebell row. Okay, still have Ross over here, he's by his bench. The way he's gonna get into this position is he's going to put his left knee onto the bench here. He's gonna take his left hand and he's gonna push really hard on that bench now. And he's gonna bring his kettlebell now into position. And I want him to start, see if we can get close here and see, we can see his shoulder blade. He's gonna start, there's gonna be some slack in his shoulder blade here. He's gonna be reaching so far that his shoulder blade is gonna move. Now, all he's gonna do from this position, he's gonna take his elbow and he's gonna pull it up right past his rib cage, okay? And he's gonna reach very far every single rep. Elbow stays nice and close to his ribs. So talk about an exercise that is easy to do, can be practically done anywhere, and will result in you having a very strong back. The kettlebell row. Very simple in premise. All you do is reach as far as you can, pull as far as you can, with a weight that's challenging enough to get you to near failure. In terms of its accessibility, when done right, I think the kettlebell row is the #1 exercise for a strong back. It's simple, it's effective, try it out. All right, exercise 4 of 5 in the single kettlebell exercise is going to be a Bulgarian split squat. So in order to do that, you're gonna need something to elevate your back leg on. So I have Ross here. He's sitting with straight legs. What he's gonna do is to make sure that he's getting the correct distance away from his bench, all he's gonna do now is gonna take his left leg, He's gonna push back like that. He's gonna stand up. Now, he's gonna grab his kettlebell with his left hand, and he's gonna posture up, and he's gonna put his left foot back up onto the bench, and he's gonna squat on one leg. Split squatting with a rear foot elevation keeps all the tension and torque on this leg. There's no place to hide, okay? We're getting a very potent strength response from this exercise. Again, with minimal equipment, very simple to do, can be practically done anywhere. All you need is a ledge and a weight. You want strong legs and you don't have a lot of stuff, the Bulgarian split squat is the move. Now, if you're having problems balancing, all I'm gonna suggest that you pick something in the room to focus on. You're gonna stare intently at it. It's called a soft focal point. It might, hopefully, stop you from toppling off of the bench. There are some people that are gonna watch this video that are gonna have some issues with balance, but that is the first thing I tell my athletes to do when they are executing this exercise. All right, exercise 5 of 5 to win the day is the Kettlebell Romanian Deadlift, okay? So I'll just get right into coaching it. A lot of people do this wrong, but I'm gonna do my best here, and Ross is gonna execute, I'm sure of it. Pan on over to Ross here. He's got his kettlebells right between his feet. So now, we wanna look at Ross's foot position here. The kettlebell, I want it to really remain at the center of his shoe at all times. He's gonna pick up his kettlebell nice and tall, right? A slight, very slight bend in his knees. Now, to complicate this process the least amount, all I want Ross to do is to dump all his weight straight backward. His hips are gonna fall back in space, and if we look at his toes, he should be able to wiggle his toes. So all his weight is set back right here on the heel. Not a lot of change in the bend of his knees, okay? His legs are still relatively straight. It's kind of like doing a hamstring touch, but you're cheating it, right? You're in PE class, you've all done it. So all he's gonna do is keep that kettlebell down on track with the center of his shoe. He's gonna stay in his heels and just dump his weight straight back without changing the bend in his knees. So the point of that is to keep the tension in your hamstrings. That setup is going to ensure that that happens. Weight goes back, the bend of the knee doesn't change, the legs are remaining relatively straight. If you're starting to feel some tension in your lower back, that's fine. The lower back is involved in an RDL. It just shouldn't be like a searing, frying pan, volcano sensation going on back here. A lot of that feeling should be right here, the back of the leg and the hamstrings. All right, so those were 5 exercises to be done with minimal equipment. Those are my 5 personal favorites. If you do not have access to a gym space, but you have a small amount of money you want to invest in a piece of equipment, I would heavily suggest picking a kettlebell that would best suit your strength level and your needs. 35 pounds, 45 pounds, 55 pounds, whatever you can get your hands on. And you do these 5 exercises, I'm guaranteeing you that you're gonna get stronger. You're just gonna wanna make sure that you are getting close to failure on these 5 lifts. In my personal opinion, basketball players don't need a whole lot more than this, as long as you're getting some exposure to some of these movements to near failure. You're gonna feel better, you're gonna be stronger on the basketball court, you're gonna become more durable in a general sense. You wind up jumping higher. A stronger basketball player is a happier basketball player. If you want the best basketball strength, conditioning, and skill acquisition program on the planet Earth, it's right there for you. We compiled all these ideas. We've made it available for you to cut out all the thinking, all the guesswork. You want to get better? We have the system. Take a look. The link is in our bio. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for popping by. Until next time.